Greetings, everyone. This is Magic from Magnificent Tarot, and I'm coming back with another general reading, this time for fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Today's deck is the Tarot of Orishas, and once again, I pulled two cards, one card from the tarot deck and one card from my playing deck. I pulled the Man, which represents the Star card in the original tarot, and the Queen of Clubs. And I got the Queen of Clubs, which is a card representing someone with a lot of fire in their chart, okay? Which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart. A lot of fire placements. How interesting is it to receive a card with a man on it and another card with a woman on it? So let's start the reading off with the Star card. Now, this is a really great omen to receive. I'm so pleasantly surprised. The Star card is a card that's showing that you have a lot of hope and faith right now. This card usually shows up after the Tower. So maybe you were going through a difficult time or a difficult cycle, and you made it out of that cycle with a renewed sense of hope, a new sense of faith in yourself, a lot of optimism. So this is a really great card to get. This card represents personal transformation. You're now, you transform into a newer you. You're trusting yourself more. You have a new, renewed sense of self-esteem, and you're being true to yourself. This is absolutely amazing. Now that you are going through a transformational period, or maybe you have already gone through one, it's a sign of encouragement and letting you know that there will be a lot of new opportunities coming your way. Things such as maybe a new job if you're not employed, and if you are employed, it suggests to be, maybe ask for a raise. Maybe a new relationship, meeting someone new, or if you're already in a relationship, you're going to take that relationship to the next level. It also speaks of maybe a good time to take risk in your life. I also find it interesting that this card in the book of the companion book from my deck, it talks about a balance of strength, of human perfection. So between your strength and human perfection, and I look at that as, when I look at this particular card, it's represented by a man. And I look at that as the masculine energy, or the masculine principle of action, to take action, direct action. And now let's talk about the Queen of Clubs a little bit. This card here, again, is a very feminine energy. Traditionally, it represents a woman. Now, what's funny is when I was shuffling my deck, or when I attempted to shuffle my deck, as soon as I started, this card flipped over. And usually in cartomancy readings, when a card flips while shuffling, it implies or suggests that it's a reverse meaning of the card. However, usually when a card flips, you have to shuffle a couple of times before a card will actually flip. This card flipped immediately as soon as I started to shuffle, so I didn't really get a chance to shuffle the deck. Also in cartomancy readings, when a card comes out or flies out, it represents an important message. Since it flipped while I was attempting to shuffle, and it happens so quickly, I am going to look at it as a twofold message. In combination with the star card, we're looking at a balance between the masculine and the feminine principle, or masculine or feminine energies within oneself. So whether you're a man or a woman, this speaks to a balance of the masculine and feminine principle. Again, like I was saying, the man here, he takes action. He's taking action. He's taking risk, and he's also grasping at his new opportunities. This woman here, traditionally the Queen of Clubs, she represents someone that can take care of herself, someone that knows how to make money. She's a little self-centered. She's a little selfish. She's independent. She has an independent way of thinking. She's usually a loner. And this particular card really suggests that this is somebody that can be generous with their time, can be generous with other people, but is really going to be more focused on themselves, getting doing things to better themselves, to succeed in their businesses or relationships. This is someone that's going to be a little bit selfish with their time now. They're not going to be out here giving too much of themselves without it being reciprocated. So I feel like the energy of this card is really calling you to focus on yourself. She has a lot of energy, a lot of vitality. And again, I feel like just the fact that I have a woman and a man here just says balance out the feminine and the masculine. Now, this card traditionally represents someone that's really materialistic, and the star card is a very spiritual card. So this is also saying balance out your spirituality and your being materialistic or materialism. So it's the balance between the two. You're being more spiritual. You're using your spiritual knowledge and intuition, and you're balancing that out with the desire for external things or materialistic things, such as wealth, materialistic things such as just cars, homes, just having money in abundance. Saying balance that out here, this message here today for you fire signs. Balance that out. Don't be too preoccupied with just material gains. You have a wealth of things that you can learn about yourself by going within yourself. You have a wealth of knowledge. So I believe that this message today is just to balance the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine principle within oneself. And I also feel that it's saying trust in yourself with your renewed sense of self-esteem. It's saying trust in yourself, be independent in your thinking, and focus on yourself internally, not just on the external factors, not just on the things that you don't have or the things you want to have. Once you focus on yourself and you trust your intuition, you will naturally attract those materialistic things that you want in your life. Okay, fire signs, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.